They got a special little place.
How long you want to do this?
It won't be home. It'll be your next home.
I know. Well, that's like no. So major pain. Yeah. I had a drill sergeant. Sounded exactly like him.
My name is Major Benson Weatherford Payne.
Right. And when he was smoking you, he'd be right
That's
there.
right.
Whatever you were doing push-ups, he's doing push-ups.
Oh, who we got in there? Timothy.
Never breaking a sweat.
Can you hear me? If you can, give me a 5x5. If you can't hear me, I'll switch to something else.
Like me that saw the movie, we'd start laughing.
Awesome. Thank you. Check it out. John. There's John over here. Let me turn this a little bit. Oh, there he is. Woo.
Are you live, man?
Yeah, we're live streaming right now. We're at the, I'm doing fine, 300 Warriors. Thank you for asking. We're down here in Claytor Lake, Virginia. Oh, yes. One moment. Ooh, yeah. All right. Now, ABC Patriot sent us a gift and said we'd know what to do with it. And here it is. Somebody sent us this lovely shade of blue flag. And I think what we're going to do with it, I didn't bring it today, but I will do a video if anybody here doesn't object. And I will do another flamethrower review of my flamethrower, my XM42, when I get back up home. We'll show you what you actually do with a UN flag. How's everyone doing today? Let's see who all we got here in the chat. Give me 1 second. Luke B, thank you. Timothy, thank you for being here. Renewed and forgiven. Glad you're here. Thank you. Carbon Q. It's kind of hard for me to see. A little bit of glare. Carbon Q. Hiya, Warlord. Jack Sutton's here. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate your time. But yeah, I think we're going to have to use that for the flamethrower. Let's see. Luke B says, I was hoping Warlord would wear the chicken suit. Well, I said I should have brought it for my pajamas, but I gave it to my buddy's daughter. She's 12 years old. She was like, I want a chicken suit, Uncle Rob. And I was like, all right, you can have the chicken suit. Smash the like. Thank you for reminding people. Yeah, we're just down here having a little bit of, this is vanilla bean. But that stuff there's only, that ain't, what the hell is this one? This one's 60 proof, all right? 60 ain't nothing. Where'd my water go?
Well, you got that.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Steel lid on it.
Yeah, that's the water. This one's 135. This here, not only can you see dragons, but you can go over to the fire and become a dragon. You know what I'm saying? It's 135. Yes, Luke B. This is the white lightning. I ain't gonna say who made it, because he's over there. He's over there shaking his head. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
What me what? What did I do now?
I'm like, see, Dynamite. There you go. You're giving yourself away.
Hell, I did it. I'll take the blame.
For those who don't know, because you see in the threads all the time the names. Can you lean back for a second?
Yes, sir.
That's Dynamite right behind Scott. That there's Independent Marine. This here's Wreck-It Ralph, a.k.a. Scott.
The vampire. Don't forget the vampire over here.
Yeah, I'll get to them. We got the awesome Brent and family. See, Brent, that's his wife, Mary Beth the Rollins. You'll see them in the chats all the time. And they're lovely children. They're quite a lovely family. You got the caveman over here.
What's up, everybody?
And this is Sparkle Night. We came up with that because he stayed up all night while everybody else went to sleep. And then he was sleeping all day. And so we were coming to the question of whether or not he was one of them sparkly type of vampires from like the Twilight thing. And he looks, everybody thought he was like 23, maybe 25. He ended up being almost 50 years old. And I'm like, what? Fucking adrenochrome? What are you like sacrificing children or something? Son, we need to know about. I mean, because that ain't cool. But I mean, it's working for him, whatever it is. He's like, I drink water. I'm like, what kind of water are you drinking? Because I drink water too. But and he's over there laughing. What do we see? What we got going on in thread here? Cowgirl Prepper, hi. Thank you for being here. Timothy Lorette, nice. What are we saying? Beaverines, yeah, plenty of Beaverines around here. Plenty of Beaverines. Dynamite, anything you want to say?
No, not really.
Not really.
He pleads the fifth.
He's kind of antisocial, but if you...
I gotta learn how to use my lantern.
He learned how to use his lantern. It was epic. If you see on that hook over there, there's a lantern. And he was talking about how, oh, it's not a very good lantern because it just has a light that comes out the top. And it has a red strobe. And I said, may I see your lantern? He's like, yeah. So I walked over and showed him what I did. I pulled it down and it illuminated like a fucking lantern. And his face, he went, and he looked at his wife. And she's like, I didn't know it did that either. I was like, it's a lantern. I was like, use your equipment much. But it was quite funny. We had a good time with that because he had this and was completely oblivious that you just, and the lantern became a lantern.
Hey, did you show off your knot on your head?
My Dixie wrecked. What's the function, or is it just a get together? It's just a get together. Dynamite has been planning this for a while, or John would come, and whoever wanted to come could come. It was on the official Prepper Nation Facebook page. So if you're not a member on that, go and click on that and just, follow the page or whatever you want to do. But we're going to try to have more of these in different areas. Excuse me. That water has a little kickback. But yeah, so Independent Marine, he's not far from here. And John, he's a few hours, an hour or so, 2 hours from here. And some families came from 5, 8, 9 hours away, and those guys, where they came from, just getting together, meeting people. It's nice to be with people of like minds. Water, huh? Well, yeah, kind of. It's water based. I mean, well, it was till you evaporated the water and the alcohol stayed behind. And it's look, it is way after 5 in Bangkok, Thailand, which is where my first child was born. So it's okay. And it's the weekend. So I can partake of fire water anytime I want.
Keep it running. I just shared it.
All right.
Get some more people in here.
See, I don't know how to...
Give them a tour of your tent.
The tour of my tent. I don't know if my Wi-Fi will... I could take the phone with me, but we're sketchy on the Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. I got a sketchy setup here because I got my wireless mic. But John at Prepper Nation was, he likes my tent setup. And some of the others commented they expected like a general to come walking out, because if you look over there, if you're on the official Prepper Nation Facebook page, you will have seen the tent with myself and Dynamite and Wreck-It Ralph, aka Scott, standing in front of my tent. I'm the only one that brought a hot tent with a stovepipe, and I was cooking in my tent, and I wasn't cold last night. Everybody, guess what? This morning when everybody woke up and it was like 40 degrees, they were in my tent. Just saying.
I wasn't. I was perfectly fine.
Yeah, but once you stepped inside my tent, you were like, I think I'll just stay in here a while and enjoy my coffee and cigarette in a warm environment because it's nippy outside. Is that private property or national park? It is a state park. It is Claytor Lake State Park in Virginia. And we'll be here till tomorrow. Well, John won't, but he'll be here for a while today. And tonight he's going to do his live stream. And he wants
live streaming tonight.
Here, right here.
Y'all might be doing the live stream tonight.
I mean, I can hop in if you needed me.
Okay, yeah, man.
All right.
They're going to be joining the live stream tonight. How about that?
There we go. We're going to talk about some crazy shit. I'm going to try to not get him any strikes. How about that? I'll move this mic back down here. What we got going on? Let me look in the chat. This time last year, I already had a deer. I think changed their movement patterns. I have seen so many deer this year. It's ridiculous. I mean, especially over the past month. And of course, then again, oil fields, mountain, West Virginia. I've seen a lot. Even had a bear run in front of my truck. A cub. It was probably only about 60 pounds. Small cub. I'm sure Mama wasn't far behind. Let's see. What else we got in the chat? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Exactly. Rascal Dog 57. Thank you. Beaverine Camp Out. That's right. We're just camping out. We're meeting like-minded folks with like-minded views. Some of us have different views than others. No, but look. Her husband gets edgy when I talk about that. We have a couple, Wreck-It Ralph being one, flat earthers. All right. It's plausible. It's possible, Scott. Well, Scott. It's plausible. It's possible. I got this thing about I'm a globe type of guy, but I'm not dismissing entirely the flat thing. I mean, it's weird if you look into it. But what else have they lied to us about over the years? It's all about power control, right? Right. Wisconsin farm boy. Good day to you as well, sir. I'm glad you're a sir. You know, I'm hoping you're a sir because it says farm boy. Because I know that Klingon princess. I haven't seen that color in a while in here. It's not a princess per se. But if you do hop in the chat there, Klingon princess, hi. I mean, how you doing? Go watch my chicken talk video. Anyway, 420 somewhere too. Hey, Jay, caveman, he talking about it's 420 somewhere too. That'd be right up your alley, right?
Hell yeah.
That's right. That's your 420. I'm not the 420 type of guy. He is. We don't discriminate around here. That's him. See, you just heard it. Round is the very best shape. I mean, it is a shape. I'm getting round. I mean, I used to have that 6-pack / kind of 8-pack thing years ago when I was a diver. But now I lost that plastic crap that holds it all together. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one. It's like a 6-pack you just threw in a fucking bag. Where's Hutch? I don't know. Hey, John, where's Hutch live at? What state? Hutch. I think he lives. But I don't know. I think he lives down south somewhere.
Yeah,
but no, Hutch didn't come. Hutch didn't make it up here. You talk about Hutch Homestead, I'm assuming. When you say Hutch, that's what I think. Cheers to good health, everyone. Thank you, Wireless Plum. See, I need to get new spectacles. See, you're old when you call them spectacles. Whereabout is the gathering? All right, it's right off of I-81, and it's a little bit east of I-81 and I-79. It's a state park called Claytor Lake Park. It was about a 6-hour drive for me, 6.5. Like I said, 9 hours for some people, but it's down here in Virginia. It's in Western Virginia, not West Virginia, Western Virginia. What'd you hit your head on? That would have been Dynamite's wife hit me with a skillet and busted my damn head. No, actually, when they took the photos of us in front of the tent, I went back over yonder to use the latrine. And on my way back, I paused to check and see if she had sent me the photos. And I didn't see the photos. And I started to walk while still looking at my phone. And there's a very low-hanging tree branch. And my dumbass walked into a tree branch and busted my head. But luckily, we had lots of people here that have bear independent IFAKs and first aid kits. And they patched me up and gave me ointment and cleaned me up. But it hurt. I ain't cry, though. I ain't cry. It hurt. But I ain't cry. Not one tear. Not loud. No, not too loud. I might have whimpered. But, yeah, I busted my damn head because I wasn't paying attention. And you know what? Stupidity should be painful. It was stupid for me to be looking at a device like we complain about our kids all the time and walking through the goddamn woods. It was stupid. And it was painful. So therefore, I got what I deserved. What state y'all in? Beaverine, Virginia. VA. Quahu Quasar. Uncle Rob, I hope you liked my chicken video. Hope you stuck around for the part where I got to dig it to the liberals. If you didn't watch the chicken video to the end, you have to watch to the end. That's when I turn into a chicken in a chicken suit. You have to watch you have to get to the point. All right. What the ball? Yeah. Oh, I do cattle ones too. I'm like, hey, I was out on my new property. Like I said, there's a huge cattle farm right across the way. And when we were up there, cows just started lining up along the fence, staring at me. And my old lady was like, "Look at them! As soon as you got out the truck, them cows are lining up at the fence." I said, "Woman, they recognize a bull when they see one. Don't matter the species." Wireless plum. Oh, there you go. I busted my head on a tree branch when I was riding my bike in the dark. I'm just glad the tree didn't mess up my eyes. It could have been worse. Yeah, I was just telling a story about how a guy I know that works at Domino's lost an eye from running through the damn woods, got a stick in it. I told him, you don't ever tell somebody you ran through the woods and you got a stick in your eye. I said, you tell them that you saw a guy drop a bag of puppies on the highway and you ran out to get them. And as you got those puppies out of the way, just in the nick of time, a truck come by and the mirror clipped your eye and knocked your eye plumb out. Because that will have the girls lining up. So I got a stick in my eye because I was a dumbass. You rescued puppies. Puppies! That'll make their hearts melt. Is this the secret Beaverine's hideout? No, this is just a bunch of Beaverines getting together, drinking a little bit of water, and, well, some of us partaking of the evil weed. And, yeah, and the coffee. And coffee. Good, strong coffee. Black Death coffee. Who makes Black Death coffee?
Black Wish.
Death Wish. Death Wish. Was that Guns and Gadgets who's a part of that? He makes a coffee. But either way, Guns and Gadgets does good work too. So go check out his channel if you haven't. We got 40 people in here. Let's see. Hey, what's up, man? Who's that? The dogs, all of the above. G-Dogs, all of the above. John, people saying, hi, John. That's Sweet Tea Audit. Prepper Nation. Hey, Sweet Tea. People talking.
Hey, Shorty's in here. I call her Nicole Kidman. Be sure you call her Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman? That's Shorty? Okay. Miss Kidman, thank you for being here. Outlaw Farms. Glad you could be here. Oh, you're watching the chicken video. Caveman's watching my chicken video.
I had to watch it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the chicken video, go watch the chicken video. Or at least let your kids watch the chicken video. Because it's for kids. I designed it for kids. There's not a cuss word in the whole thing. And it's very educational. It's the chicken talk with Uncle Rob. P. Harris, you can come. We'll be here till tomorrow. You can come. I want an invite to the next camping trip. G-Dogs, you got to get on the official Prepper Nation Facebook page and the official Prepper Nation Telegram, because that's where it was put. That's how I found out about it at first. And they're planning on, what are we going to try to have the next one? In Kentucky, you said?
Yeah.
So somewhere in Kentucky, probably in the spring. All right. So let's start planning now for then. All right. Failure to plan is planning to fail. I now have a rooster named Warlord. A rooster named Warlord. Well, thank you, Outlaw Farms. Weston Prep says hello. Yeah, probably John don't have a tie on today. No tie for him. No tie time. Ain't no tie time around here. I reckon we can make him one. I got some rope in the truck. Hey, Weston ZZ. Dynamite. What are you doing on your phone? Come on over here, Dynamite.
Saying hi to everybody in the chat.
You want to say hi to everybody? Just come right here and look. There's see this microphone. See this little fuzzy thing right here? See this?
I got a loud voice, but I don't need to wear that.
You might not need to wear it, but if you want to say hi to everybody in the chat, look, I just turn the camera. Like, yeah. There you go.
I see a bunch of my Telegram peeps up in here.
There you go. Say hi to your Telegram peeps.
What's up? And Outlaw 40.
Oh, here we go. Oh. And anybody else he missed, in case the microphone didn't pick that up. Odin, you want to come say hi? There's a lot of people. Come on, say hi. It's little Odin. It's one of the Rollins kids right here. Now, see, I told Mr. Rollins, I said, you've got a very handsome boy and 3 beautiful girls. And I so happen to have 1 beautiful girl and 3 handsome boys. So we might have to work something out there in the near future. You arranged, shotgun style. Say, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi right there. Say hi.
You can do whatever kind of service y'all want.
No. You give my thumbs up. You. All right, go play. Well, hi, Maddie. You want to say hi? Little one? There's another little one down here, see? She's just all kind of wandering around. But, yeah, we're having an all right time. Let's see. Looks fun. Let me hop in the chat here. Steaks for dinner? Yes. Actually, we have some steaks over in the cooler. We're going to throw them on. Yeah, steaks, potatoes, onions, peppers, things like that. It's going to be all right. Caveman got red eyes. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure he does by now. You know what I'm saying? You like that, huh, James?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's good, dude.
it's educational for children. Help them understand the difference. You know, no matter how hard you want to be a chicken, you can't be a chicken. No matter how hard she might want to be a he, it can't happen. All right? Yeah. That's right. Maybe you can ask the fellow there. I've been wondering, is it possible for a flat earther to be a globalist? I mean, in theory, I guess if you want to control all of the flat earth, not globe, it could be possible. But they think there's some ice wall that goes around where Antarctica is, which isn't impossible. And it's straight. If you actually Google it and start watching videos, you'll be like, well, what about this? What about that? Well, what about the high tides? How come we have high and low tides? How come the sun comes over the horizon? How come you can't see it instead of it just coming like this? I have all kinds of questions. And she gets kind of frustrated. But it's okay. Let's see who else we got in the chat here. Caveman are you on Bigfoot watch, Caveman? Or are they nocturnal?
We can't see 2 feet from the face right now. Oh, I'm good with that. They lost they're mostly come out at night.
They are mostly nocturnal. So right now it would be fruitless for him to be attempting to observe them in their natural habitat. Yes, today is the time. Now is when you would be looking for signs of Bigfoot. Scat, footprints, things like that. So, and tree destruction. Let's see. What do we say here? Catherine says, I'm going to winter rendezvous to the city in November. Looking forward to testing my skills in the winter. Okay, test your skills. It's always good to test yourself. Forrest, thank you for being here. Let's see. Hollow, round, flat. We hear that is mother. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter, but it matters to some people, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me one way or another. I'm pretty sure I was born here. Fairly certain I'll die here. Other than that, it don't really matter. You always. Jay Snip says, I always see more Bigfoot when I've been puffing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Caveman says, yeah. Bobo World. I can't tell what the little hi. I guess you're saying hi, maybe. Florida man, I hope you have a great weekend as well. Cigar prepper. Yeah, John's got his cigar. Well, he had one. He finished it already. But, all right, guys. I'm gonna cut this live stream, and tonight 9:15, Prepper Nation live. I'll probably hop in. He's gonna skedaddle back home and do it from his house, and I'll just hop in from here at the campsite. And we'll see what's going on. If it's cold, I'll probably be in my command tent over there. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Next time, come on over. And if you're in the area, if you're within 40, 50 miles of here, come on over. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Remember, it's Claytor Lake National Park. Campsite D. Easy. Easy. God bless everyone. My baby sharks, Daddy loves you. And everything I do for you, I'm out.
That's what we're trying to do.